think this guy might have an opinion. Let's get primed with Jimmy Spencer. Now, Spence, I know you've been watching the news surrounding Richard Petty Motorsports throughout the day. What's your take on it?
You know, I think the writing's been on the wall for a while, Steve. I mean, they tried to get rid of Sadler a couple years ago. Then they got AJ and Reed driving for peanuts. You know, and then Casey decides to leave. That took a lot of credibility with him. Man, this deal's tough. The sport can't afford to lose Richard Petty Motorsports. But these owners can't afford to keep paying the drivers the way they do. I mean, some owners are paying their drivers, hey, they never won a race, and maybe they, one or two. High seven figures, $7-8 million a year. It's crazy, Steve. The owners need to cut the drivers' salaries. The owners can't afford to keep doing business the way they are.
Interesting point, Spence. Well, moving on to our regularly scheduled email programming, Holden E. says, Jimmy, there's been a lot of talk recently, including earlier this week on the Hub, about Jimmie Johnson winning a fifth title not being, quote, good for ratings. Going back to the beginning of the chase, if we use the old point system, how many championships would Jimmy even have won?
You know, Holden, hang on. Two things. First, there's no reason to look at the way the points add up if we didn't have the chase, because we have the chase. Water under the bridge. Everyone would have raced differently throughout the past 6 seasons if there wasn't going to be a reset after the 26th race. So it don't mean anything to look at the point totals without the chase. Secondly, as far as the ratings being down, I don't think it's Johnson's fault at all. Over the past 6 years, there's a direct link between Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s performance and the ratings. Solid in 04 when he was in the chase, down in 05 when he missed, up in 06 when he was back in the chase, down in 07 when he was out, back up in 08 when he went to Hendrick Motorsports, and then down the past 2 years as he's been struggling. Stinks. That's all on his shoulders. But with all the fans he's got, I think it is.
Okay, Jimmy, lastly, Ann wants to know, Jimmy, why doesn't someone give Kevin Harvick's crew chief a recording of a Rihanna song to play to Harvick during the race? You've got the keys. Now shut up and drive.
Hey, Rihanna, she had that song Umbrella, but I completely agree, Ann. I talked to a couple of the crew members from the 29 team this week at Charlotte, and they said they respect Kevin a lot. Hey, I like Harvick too, but the way he loses his mind on the radio over a small miscue on pit road, a bad adjustment, he goes ballistic, cussing at him. I think he loses his focus. I have to say, I've never heard Jimmie Johnson yell at his crew over the radio. Maybe there's something to learn there, Happy.
Jimmy, best of luck with your audition. Could you take us out by singing that song again by Rihanna?
Well, it's something to do with umbrella, be on my umbrella. Come on, Steve.
Okay, we'll have the hubcap when we return.